Wait. Is that Lex? It's Astrostetics. Let's get it, baby. The moon in Taurus. Let's get into this. Now, we know from our last presentation, the moon deals with emotional sensitivity. It deals with receptivity. It deals with family, ancestors. It can deal with heritage. Ultimately, the moon is emotions and the mother, and to a degree, currency. Now, when it comes to water, when you think of things like the stock market, when you think of, I don't know, the bull on Wall Street, this is about resources. Taurus is about resources. So, you see how people that have the moon in Aries, they're emotionally sensitive about personality, asserting themselves, leadership. In Astrostetics, we call Taurus the stabilizer. Taurus is about stability, not only financial, but resources as well. There's also an attachment. When you think of resources, you think of abundance. This is also one reason why Jupiter, you may not think of Jupiter and Taurus as being one of the highlights, but Jupiter and Taurus may not be listed as an exaltation point, but Jupiter and Taurus is probably one of the best places to have Jupiter. Now, in the case of the moon being in Taurus, this shows you that people that have the moon in Taurus, they'll be emotionally sensitive about luxury as well as leisure. Not getting this confused with lifestyle, but moon and Taurus natives, they have this very modest. They're attractive. When we think of Taurus, remember y'all, Taurus is ruled by Venus. So in the case of Taurus, this is about receptivity. When we get to Libra, that's when we get into the more projective side of Venus. But when we're dealing with Taurus, Taurus is on the receptive side. And the moon being the lower octave of Venus and also faster, these people have a fast, stern, emotionally sensitive approach to their sense of resources. So the moon and Taurus natives, I'm going to tell y'all this. Not many things really trigger these people. Moon and Taurus, they don't really give a fuck about a lot of things. One thing that they do care about, though, is their lifestyle and in a sense of their resources. As long as they have the necessities and the commodities that they need to produce, these people are all right. And they have a greater understanding of resources than the typical person does. So things like food, taste, qualities, desires, basic material desires, such as clothing, not getting this confused with fashion on the styling side, but Taurus can also be gemstones and natural resources and jewelry. So Taurus moon natives, they can be great jewelers. They may be great with fashion. These people are extremely fashionable. But this is because they understand styles and trends. Especially when these people get into crunching numbers, these are the people that you will want doing your taxes. Think of Floyd Money Mayweather. Floyd Money Mayweather, he's typically known as a Taurus moon, or known to be a Taurus moon. Knowing that the moon can also deal with finances, we're aware that water in the body and the moon's effects on the tides, this is why based on the moon's gravity, it does govern water. And when the moon is at times in apogee or perigee, this is its distance in abscess from the earth. The moon has a stronger effect on liquids. This is why the moon is very important for meteorological purposes, because the moon is very important regarding the atmosphere. Regarding the moon in Taurus, these people put emphasis, atmospheric, what matters emphasis on resources, because the moon is also exalted here. Yes. One of the best places for the moon in conjunction with the second house is the moon in Taurus. Because these people understand what really, really matters. These people do great in the context of keeping track of records, the basic statistics, right? Because this is the commodities, the basic necessities, what is necessary for life to thrive. Maybe things like agriculture, and without agriculture, you're gonna have a hard time getting food, dog. Without agriculture, good luck getting food. And that's why Taurus is also so much deeper than just money. If you even look at the ox and the bull, whether it be the apex bull or even the ox, these animals are extremely, extremely important. If you even look at their significance in ancient times, extremely important for a multitude of reasons. When that apex bull will come rising out the river, this is an indication of great abundance and staying afloat. And in Astrostetics, this is how we look at the Taurus symbol, because it keeps you afloat if you would think of it as a ship. So when we have the moon in Taurus, this is showing us emotional sensitivity and receptivity to what really matters and the basic necessities. These people understand that the best. And these people have a great relationship with stability. It don't matter what you want to say. These people understand the importance of being stable, because this is how you stay grounded, in conjunction with Taurus being the first fixed sign and the first earth sign. These people understand the basic necessities of being grounded and of being stable at the same time. All right? So if you even think of Pharrell, Robert Downey, Chris Brown, Zendaya, and remember, I ain't check out all of these people's times right away, but these people, Pharrell is a great artist and a great musician, but when it comes to Pharrell's sense of clothing and fashion, that's also another thing in collaboration with Pharrell's music that makes him so dope. When you look at Zendaya, Taurus, they also understand the importance of stability regarding the physical body and aesthetics, on the sense of Venus being the planet of perception in Astrostetics. We know that Venus also rules perception, as well as Taurus in its masculine sense. So these people understand the look, man. These people understand the value of style, the value of resources, the value of the basic necessities. And now Pharrell, being the head of Louis Vuitton, I mean, Skateboard P, we talking Bape, Ice Cream, BBC. This guy right here is a legend. And understanding the importance of this in relationship to the moon and Taurus, you see why Chris Brown is a great artist, a great musician, and he's also a great creative. And in order to create, you need paint, you need your colors, your basic palette of what you're working with. And this is why Taurus understands this more than all the other signs. And when you put the moon there in Taurus, these people are extremely great creatives, because they need those necessities. And when they get access to resources, nobody's going to do better than that but them. All right? And this is why the moon in Taurus is so dope. If you even look at Robert Downey Jr., and we're going to get into Robert Downey Jr. because he's in tune. Robert Downey Jr. is in tune. Iron Man. In order to be Iron Man, you need that Iron Man. You need those resources. You need the access. And that's why the moon in Taurus, when they get access to them resources, like with Pharrell being the head, one of the heads of Louis Vuitton, come on. He's going to do amazing things. And these people, look at even Chris Brown. Chris Brown is fly as fuck. Pharrell fly as fuck. Zendaya fly as heck. Come on. These people are fashionable. They understand resources and stability. And we love the Moon and Taurus natives, all right? And look, they make some good food too. Woo! The Moon and Taurus, they cook their ass off. And that's why we gonna get into Gemini next, all right? Moon and Gemini. Wait, Gemini Moon here? I don't know. But yeah, make sure y'all like, share, comment, subscribe. And I hope y'all enjoying, all right? Yeah.